I'd like to talk just 1 second about being angry at ourselves. I feel like it's so easy to be angry at ourselves, to blame ourselves, when maybe ourselves are not to blame. Maybe it's the system to blame. And one of the hardest things when it's the system to blame is the fact that it just may be out of our control. And I think that's the hardest thing to accept of all. The fact that we are not all powerful. And although we are the center of our experience, we may not be the center of the universe. This lack of agency, I think, makes it especially hard to accept, but also the fact that we have to work with others. That may be the hardest part to accept of all, because it means that we have to change. This came up when I was talking to a very good friend of mine about this idea of these legends that we've come up with, kind of like the American dream. You're like, oh yes, all you've got to do is work hard, all you've got to do is have the right mindset, and everything will go right. And then you work as hard as you can. You know yourself, you have a good mindset, and things still aren't going right. And it's these systems of where we're born and where we're from. We'll talk about that in another video, but I just wanted to touch on that idea. That idea that it's so much easier to blame ourselves when it very much could be not our fault. And with that loss of fault also comes a loss of control. What do you guys think about that? I really want to hear your guys' thoughts on this idea, because I feel this other side of it, which is that if you don't take responsibility, then you're also giving up your agency. You're also basically saying, well, it's not my fault. Can't do much. Oh well. And that really sucks. That's really dumb. That's really, really dumb. And I don't know the balance in this, because yeah. Because sometimes it is that way, though. At least that's what I feel like. That's what I think. Man. Comment below what you think. Comment below what you think about this. It's actually going to be a double video, because I have something else too. This is going to be an angry episode. Angry. But I just have a lot of resentment too. And this resentment also goes towards the people that are involved in my life, but it goes inward as well. The people in my life don't respect my no, and when they don't respect my no, I get angry at myself. Figure that one out. It's just weird, because what happens is somebody will want like a collaboration, or they'll want something from me, one of my resources, or they'll just want me to fulfill one of their needs, of whatever that need is, whether it's somebody to talk to or somebody to lay with. And I just basically tell them no, and they don't take no for an answer. And in that, I then bend, and I don't want to fight them, because they've essentially emotionally blackmailed me. If I continue to fight them on it, then then we're both going to feel bad because they're just going to be upset. And I don't want my friend to be upset. Like, my friend has my friend under, you know, under threat, under gunpoint, under emotional blackmail of, you know, hey, if you don't be nice, then I'm going to make us both feel shitty. I just don't like that. I just don't like helping them at my expense. And I don't even care about the money expense or the time expense or any of those types of expenses. But the expense of agency and the expense of having a vote, the expense of having my no be heard. And ultimately, I get upset at myself for that. I get upset because I get so angry. So I just get so angry at myself because I feel like I never should have said that I was gonna go to them. I should have made them come to me because I am busy and I am overwhelmed and I don't think that this thing is important and they think that this thing is important. So you do the work. Don't make me do the work of this thing. And it's not just one person, it's multiple people. So I'm wondering if this is something about me that's wrong, because usually when there's multiple people, that's like a red flag, you know, that maybe I need to look at something of myself. And I'd love some help with this too, you know. Yeah. Even though it's been an angry one, I hope it's been a fun ride, and yeah, I appreciate that you guys are here for me to talk to like this. As I grow with my insights with these videos, I'm also sharing kind of where I've learned based on what I've learned from you. So comment, teach me, and subscribe so then you can see if I've even picked it up and learned. I really appreciate you guys listening. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.